Welcome to Science Rendezvous 2022 at your Toronto Zoo. My name's Nia and I'm a Learning and Engagement Coordinator here at the zoo. So today we're going to go and see a few different animals and see how they use camouflage to help them survive. So I'm here with our Amur tiger, and this is Vasily. He's our male. And as you can see from his fur, he has got stripes. Now his stripes help him to survive in his habitat. So there are only about 450 Amur tigers left in the wild, unfortunately. And they're just found in a few areas of China and Russia. And in the summer, they live high up in the mountains. And then when it gets cold in the winter, they come lower down into the grass areas. And if you look at the tiger's fur, you can see they're orangey with black or brown stripes. So the Amur tiger is actually the palest colored tiger, and he has brown stripes. And so those stripes help to camouflage him when he's walking through the grasses. It helps to break up his body. And so that allows him to be able to hide from his prey. And then hopefully he's successful at catching a meal. Now, a tiger's stripes are really individual to that tiger. And it's kind of like our fingerprints. So scientists can use their stripes to identify different individuals. And different tiger species have also got different types of stripes. So the Sumatran tiger that lives in the rainforest where there's lots and lots of plants and vegetation, their stripes are a little bit thinner and closer together because that helps them to camouflage in their particular habitat. Let's go to the Australasia pavilion now, and let's see how a smaller animal, a little insect, can use camouflage too. We're here in the Australasia pavilion with the Macleay's spectra. So this is an invertebrate, more specifically an insect, and it's known as a stick insect. So if you have a look at it, you can see that it looks like a dead leaf. So it's camouflaging into its environment to stop it being seen by predators that might want to make it its lunch. Not only does it look like a dead leaf, but it also behaves like a dead leaf too. So it will sway from side to side to make itself look like a dead leaf blowing in the wind. Next, we're going to go and see another cool species that's got a different way that it uses camouflage to help it survive. We're here at our African penguin exhibit. So animals that live in the water are often a darker color on top and a lighter color underneath. And this is a type of camouflage called countershading. So what happens is, if you imagine you are swimming in the ocean and looking down, everything below you, looking towards the ocean floor, would look dark. If you were swimming pretty deep and looking up towards the sky, then everything would look pretty light. And that's what the penguins do, and fish like sharks use this too, to stop them being seen by predators. So they're darker on the top, so if a predator was swimming above, they're not going to see them because they're blending in with the dark ocean floor. And if the predator was underneath looking up and there's that lighter color, they're going to blend in with the sky. Next, we're going to go and see an animal that uses camouflage based on the different seasons. Now we're at the tundra trek with our caribou or reindeer. So if an animal lives in a habitat where it changes from the summer to the winter, or if, like these caribou, they're an animal that migrates, then they can actually change colour. So they do this by changing the colour of their fur coat. So these caribou have a sort of brown coat in the summer to help them blend in with the vegetation. And then in the winter, they grow a thicker, paler colour coat to help them blend in with the snow. Another cool thing about these caribou, not to do with camouflage, but how they change over the seasons, is their hooves. So in the winter, they've got hard hooves, and they use these to dig into the ice so they can find plants and lichen and things that they can eat. And then in the summer, their hooves get a soft pad on them, and they get a little bit larger. And this helps them for swimming in water, and it also helps them to stop them from sliding on the melted ice and the mud. So next, we're going to go to the African savanna and see another cool species and learn how it uses camouflage. We're here in the African savanna with our gravy zebra. Here we've got Jake, Poe and Obi. And you may be looking at these and thinking, these are standing out. They're pretty stripy. How are they using camouflage in the African savanna? Well, zebras live in herds. And so when they're all together, you can't see where one zebra starts and where one zebra ends. And so this helps them because lions, which are their main predator, when they're looking, they can't see where to attack. So they're unable to stalk an individual prey. Thank you for joining me here at the Toronto Zoo and learning about how animals use camouflage. So I hope you have fun trying to camouflage yourself in the Let's Talk Science activity video that follows this one. Thanks everyone.